The one thing that I want to get into with top producers and prospecting is their mindset. This is really the framework before we dig into the technical. Top performers are very good at focusing on what they can control. And if you're looking at the screen right now, what you see on it is a dartboard, right? I mean, that's literally archery darts. It's in the middle, you got the bullseye, which is worth the most amount of points. And it's worth the most amount of points because it's got the least amount of surface area on that dartboard. The outermost circle, actually, technically the wall, is worth the least amount of points because it's got the most surface area. Therefore, it's the easiest to hit. And when we talk to our clients, we often talk to them about the concentric circles of control, which is what you're looking at here, where the outermost circle represents the things that you can do nothing about. And if there's been a year in this country where there are more reasons external to you why you can't be successful, this would be the year for that to happen. There are so many things that are outside of your control that if you let it, can totally pull your mindset off course and can cause you to get into a state of depression. And in fact, we found from working with clients that there were a lot of people that were impacted this way, especially earlier in the year. If we sat here and just thought of all the things that you can't control, from the weather to whether or not clients actually buy or make a decision to move forward now, or whether they're deciding to hold their money until after this election stuff's fully over and we're in 2021 because they want to see how the market turns. We could talk about the weather and the hurricanes. We could talk about all kinds of stuff because there's so much there. And a lot of people let the uncontrollables get them off kilter. That next centermost circle is and represents influence. And influence can be a confusing area because you can influence whether someone buys, you can influence whether someone partners with you for their insurance needs or their financial needs, but you still can't directly control it. And some people get control and influence confused. And the simplest way I can explain it to you is that influence isn't really worth your time or energy. The only thing that's really worth your time and energy is in the middle of this dartboard, in the middle of the circle, because it's where all of your influence actually stems from. And these are the controllables, the things that you can directly control. There's really only 4 controllable things at the end of the day. You can control your activity, what the effort that you choose to put into the day. You can control your schedule, which is how you plan and organize your time. Rick, who just threw it in the chat, said it perfectly. Attitude for sure is a controllable. You can control the thoughts that are occurring between your 2 ears. You can manage the emotions and your emotional intelligence and how you treat the things that are incoming each day. And the last thing that you can control is the words you choose to use with others. And that's a huge place of influence for whether or not people do choose to buy, whether or not people do choose to trust you. It has a lot to do with the words and how you say them. And so really, there's only 4 things that are worth anything for you to spend focus and energy on each day.